Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from PaulthePoke.com. Been kind of a quiet week until last night, and then, man, did a lot of things pop up. We got the United States and Ukraine escalating with Russia. Hezbollah, their situation is not looking real good. And we got some Baltic Sea internet news. That's kind of interesting. So the whole theme of this week in prophecy, and when you hear of wars and rumors of wars, do not be alarmed. This must take place, but the end is not yet. And as Jesus said, nations and kingdoms will rise against each other, and here we are. Whole world's escalating. Things are not settling down, becoming more hostile across the planet. Here we go. This happened Sunday. All right, Joe. Goes and wanders off into the jungle. He authorized Ukraine to use U.S.-supplied long-range missiles, takes no questions, and retreats back into the Amazon rainforest. And he was supposed to be taking pictures, too, with the G20. They shoved him off to the upper right-hand corner. Wasn't available in some pictures. I don't know. And also with his handing over these missiles to Ukraine, we have some people now on the right calling for his removal under the 25th Amendment. So we got 60 more days until Trump gets into office. And some of these folks on the far left are just hell-bent on trying to start World War III. And here are the missiles that the United States has sent to Ukraine. The ATACMS missile, Lockheed Martin. Got some schematics here, what we're looking at. They're only about $1 million a piece, reasonably priced at $1 million a piece. Got some GPS guidance, multiple warheads, self-guided, engaging armored targets, standard warheads. I mean, it's pretty versatile. Has different modifications, 2 different types of warheads. So roughly 4 meters, or about, 12 feet long? Roughly. 1.67 tons. It's been in service since 1991. So, gosh, what's that, 33 years? You can see the range, speed of up to Mach 3. So, you want to take a good look at that, go to the Lockheed Martin website. I'm sure they can show you all about it. Ukraine fired 6 U.S.-made ATACMS missile at Russia's Bryansk region. I believe that's just straight north of Kyiv. 5 missiles were shot down by S-400 and Panzer AA systems. 1 was damaged. Its fragments fell in the technical zone of a military facility, causing a fire. This is per Russian Defense Ministry. So, for more details, you can hit this link from Twitter. Check it out for yourself. Russian President Vladimir Putin says a nuclear response is now on the table. We do want to look at this. Putin has authorized an updated version of Russia's nuclear deterrence doctrine, which now declares that an attack by any nation backed by a nuclear power will be considered to be a joint attack by the entire bloc. So he's wanting to lump NATO. So anybody who supplies Ukraine, kind of the reverse of, what is it, the 5th whatever, Article 5, that's what it is with NATO. So we'll back this up and we'll get a full look at this. And Putin approves new nuclear doctrine. What's it about? And again, this is per RT, tax by state-backed, I've said that. This applies even if the aggressor does not have nuclear weapons, Ukraine. Other threats eligible for retaliation include nuclear proliferation. Russia's not messing around. Putin approves new doctrine. So, again, if you want to check that out, feel free to look at that. RT.com, Russian Times. It's a, mouthpiece of the Russian government, so you're getting the straight. I mean, they're telling you what they're saying. I don't think there's any deception with what's coming here. This is what we're going to do. So they say, says Putin. With that, we're going to change gears. Obadiah 1, verse 20, part A, the exiles of this host of people of Israel shall possess the land of the Canaanites as far as Zarephath. So this is something we've been following recently within the last few months. This is over the top. Did not see this one coming. Hezbollah about to be squeezed in southern Lebanon. And this is fascinating because if you follow this prophecy, this is essentially saying Israel will possess the land in southern Lebanon prior to the coming of the Messiah. New York Times reports that the Islamic regime in Iran has told Hezbollah to accept the terms of Israel's ceasefire offer and withdraw their forces north of the Litani River. So Iran is encouraging Hezbollah to accept these terms. Now, did you think Iran would be the potential instrument of biblical fulfillment of that prophecy noted up above in Obadiah 1, verse 20? I mean, that's effectively what Iran is suggesting to Hezbollah to accept. And that would fulfill the prophecy because Israel will step in and they'll manage that area, which is essentially the Litani River south. So, and here's an up-to-date map, open source intel. IDF has reached the southern side of the strategic Al-Bayada Hill and is close to completing the encirclement of Hezbollah's western sector. So they're about to be surrounded. And here's another thing that's happened. Wall Street Journal reports that the Israeli army was shocked by how much modern Russian weaponry they have found during their ground offensive in southern Lebanon. Hezbollah has received modern Cornet anti-tank missiles produced as recently as 3 to 4 years ago. Here's some of the equipment that's been gathered as Israel has moved into southern Lebanon. And this is out of Vicegrad 24. Click on this link for more details. And why all this is so interesting, and this was adopted back in 2006, so some of you have probably seen this before. It's UN Resolution 1701, which again is essentially fulfillment of Obadiah 1, verse 20, part A. So isn't that funny? Wouldn't it be something if you had the UN and a resolution they adopted back in 2006 be the framework for fulfilling Obadiah 1, verse 20, part A, and then you would have Iran telling Hezbollah, hey, accept these terms, and that would result in the fulfillment of that prophecy. And again, that's important because when we see that happen, we know the Messiah is very near. Now, we believe here at PaulthePoke that the Messiah is none other than Jesus himself. Crazy if we were to see that happen in our time. Wouldn't doubt it. For more details, check out peacemaker.un.org. And here's the map. The blue line is the current border of Israel and Lebanon, and this is the Litani River. And that's essentially the same region. Where Zarephath is up in here somewhere, just a little bit. So it'd actually be a little bit more than the Litani River. So who knows? Shifting gears to the Baltic Sea. Now, the mainstream press here in the United States is laying blame on Russia. And what we got here, we got a couple of internet cables from Sweden across the Baltic and then up to Finland. And they've been cut and severed. The Chinese ship Yi Peng, this is out of Eastern Europe, Visegrad, Eastern Europe is reporting the Chinese ship Yipeng is the main suspect in the investigation into who cut 2 undersea telecom tables between Finland and Germany and Sweden and Lithuania. The ship sailed right over the cables when they were cut at 8 a.m. on Sunday and 2 a.m. on Monday. Here's the link to the tweet. This is the picture, and this is the content. Strong evidence indicating that the Chinese bulk carrier Yipeng destroyed 2 undersea telecom tables connecting Finland, Germany, and Sweden, Lithuania. And a Danish Navy vessel is shadowing Yipeng right now. And Yipeng is trying to leave the Baltic Sea, and they're saying, hey, board the ship, catch these people. Remains to be seen. Now, again, our press here in the West blaming Russia for this. I don't know, maybe there's some Russian people on this Chinese ship. I don't know. But you got conflicting reports nonetheless. People in Eastern Europe, some of the European folks are saying it's a Chinese vessel. Some people think this is like a distraction because China is getting ready to do something with Taiwan. I don't know. It's just the thinking. Of course, many here in the West think it's Russia doing it to create a distraction from what may be about to happen with Ukraine. I don't know. Time will tell. Now, in the backdrop of all of this, we got numerous Iranian and Israeli accounts posting rumors. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei is in a coma. Some people have said he's dead. A few weeks ago, reports the Ayatollah being seriously ill. The country looks for his second oldest son to be a successor. So we got that going on out there. And my man Recep Erdogan, president of Turkey, he's back in the news. Turkey officially ends relations with Israel. We, as the state and government of the Republic of Turkey, have cut off relations with Israel. We do not have any relationship with Israel at this point, period. And we quote Recep Erdogan. So, okay. And that's what we got for now. And again, a lot of this popped up over the last day or two. So, went about a week. Not much happened. Well, I don't know. Things are interesting. Just need to somehow... Trump's out there telling people, hey, stop it. I'm not wanting peace. I am wanting peace here. Let's calm this down. So, who knows? If you enjoyed this, please feel free to share with others at PaulthePoke.com. And keywords, prophecy, trend update. We got all kinds of SEO words. So, share it. Spread the word. Appreciate it. Take care. Be in contact. Bye.